All right, mate, how you doing? Welcome back to another video. Today I wanted to quickly share with you the highlights from this week's Spencer FC podcast, particularly because of one guest we had on called The Secret Agent, who made me laugh more than I've laughed since I don't know when. I mean, this guy, he's an undercover football agent with a secret identity. He wears a mask, which is hilarious on its own. The mask is ridiculous. But he was giving us a lot of exclusives, and me and Tom Gray were thoroughly entertained by him. I want to hear your opinion on him. You know, watch the highlights, then listen to the full podcast as well. Don't forget to do that. And is he legit? Do you think he's legit? I've left a link to his Twitter below as well, which is equally funny. And yeah, The Secret Agent. Do you want to see him on a podcast again soon? I know I do. Let me know in the comments below. Check out the links in the description, which will take you to the full podcast on iTunes, Audio Boom, and SoundCloud. Leave a review if you like it. Check out my weekly column on DreamTeamFC.com as well. I also did a Q&A from your guys' questions on Twitter this week on there, so there's a link to that in the description. But here are the highlights from this week's podcast featuring The Secret Agent. I'm very happy to welcome back the Mr. Thomas Gray.
Yeah.
How are you, pal?
Very well, thank you. Pleased to be off the bench, back in the game.
The super sub has been brought in. Do you think we're now in a three-horse race? Because there's a little bit of a points gap now between Man City and Tottenham.
Yeah.
How do you see the title race? Is it a three-horse race? Is it a two-horse race?
I think it's too tight up there right now. It feels like it's going to be three. It feels like it'll be.
Do you think Leicester will
Arsenal,
be in it for the?
No, I think it's going to be Arsenal, Man City, and then it's either going to be 2 games down the line. Man United could be 3 points off the top. Like, that's how silly that top little 6 section is.
There's actually quite a lot of cases in football of these weird sort of name coincidences, like where two people share a name or something happens that you just couldn't make up, you couldn't write it. So we've done a bit of research, haven't we?
We have. Yeah.
I've sent you on a mission to find some names. I've found some interesting stories as well. So I'm going to start off with the Moussa Dembele instance. What have you got for me?
So the hospital David Beckham was born in was called Whipped Cross.
Unbelievable. Is that true?
Good. Genuinely true, yeah. Whipped Cross.
Cross.
That is one of the better ones.
Which is literally what Beckham did for a living. Whipped crosses in.
Consistently, yeah.
He's a real life football agent.
Yeah.
We can't reveal his identity. He knows pretty much everything that's going on in the transfer world right now. He has done some massive deals. He's done some not so big deals. You are what we call in the know, right?
I'd like to think so, yeah. I reckon I'm involved in 92% of the world's football transfers.
Did you have anything? Did you have anything to do with Charlie Austin going to Southampton for $4 million?
Well,
why were Newcastle not involved in that?
He just doesn't like the weather up north.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
Don't blame him.
He just said, "I'm not going anywhere where it rains."
Sure.
Southampton.
And Southampton have promised that, and they're going to probably put a plastic.
They've promised no rain. Southampton making money can't buy promises.
Well, they're actually going to cover the training ground with a tarpaulin.
Which professional football player struggles the most with things like that, eating and his weight and so on?
Tevez was quite a chunky lad, yeah. When he jumped into the crowd, we had to settle out of court a couple of people. He broke a couple of people's feet because he was just too heavy when he jumped into the crowd at West Ham. So he struggled with his weight quite heavily. It's one of the reasons why he... people think that he left Man United and didn't sign a deal. He went to Man City just because he didn't get on with Ferguson. It was actually because the catering staff was sick of him stealing food from the training ground.
So you working on anything big at the moment, like worldwide, like big money?
Well, the Madrid transfer ban after the next windows is causing me absolute mayhem. So I mean, I can give you nationalities as a Portuguese guy, probably moving. There's
Portuguese from Madrid.
Yeah, he's going to be leaving.
He's going to leave Madrid. He's Portuguese.
Yeah, but
is his initials CR?
I can't tell you that, but I'll give you an.
Does he wear number 7?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that was an experience.
I've never met an agent before.
No, I'm not sure if we have.
Still not sure.
Well, that's it from me, guys. I hope you enjoyed the highlights. Check out the full podcast in the links in the description, and I'll see you next time. Until then, don't go changing.